After an amazing trip to Com and back, some amazing roads, some beautiful, beautiful roads, beautiful beach at Com, we got back to Dili, and our plan was originally to go up in the mountains today, but we decided after a fairly rough ride, especially yesterday, that we would treat ourselves to another day by the pool and just relax and chill before we go up into the mountains, which could be pretty exciting as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoy our little video this time. I don't know how long it'll be because there was a lot of action in this one, I'm telling you. Just ask Alina. And it's only part of what happened, because there was a lot more that's not been recorded on video, I'm telling you. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, we'll see you next time. So I have to do this wee commentary from the room because the American Army are here and they've decided to practice with our brass band, which I'm sure the locals are really impressed by. Anyway, we had to leave Baucau from our homestay along the normal route, and then we set off, and at the very beginning you had these road slides, and when you're travelling in East Timor you really can't go fast because all of a sudden you get these huge holes in the ground that if you're going along at 80 kilometres an hour, man, you are going to get absolutely hammered. Some aren't so bad, and then other ones are just mental, man. This is just a little selection just at the beginning of the trip. There's more of these in the road that we didn't get pictures of. But so now there's some nice bits, and I'll come back with a comment or two later. It's a beautiful, beautiful road, really stunning, and most of it is in absolutely perfect condition. It's just that 5% that you've got to worry about. Pretty much the whole road was along the beach, and it was flat, and you were riding right along the beach. It was just absolutely stunning, and like I said, the road was just perfect. These creeks are full of crocodiles, by the way, and then there's all the rice paddies, just beautiful. Has anyone ever seen a tree growing in the water before? Anybody know what it is? And then a few of these bridges are a little bit dodgy. A little bit dodgy to say the least, and there's quite a lot. At this stage, the roads were starting to get a little bit on the dodgy side, but generally speaking they were still coming good again with that beautiful surface that they've got. We took a really bad decision based on Google to take the shortcut. Google said it was the least amount of time, and as we're going up from Baucau, whatever it's called, we thought, well, it's just some roadworks. But This road was probably 20, maybe 30 kilometres long, and I reckon it took us 2 hours to get to the next destination. And it was jiggly, man, it was jiggly. You really can't appreciate the road surface the way it actually was. Yeah, the video flattens things out, but it was like riding camels. It was just insane, and the dust was just awesome. Get your immediate reaction to that little trip.
Oh, do I look like exhausted?
You look like a real biker.
I'm covered with the dust. Everything is going. This is my hands just numb. I just don't feel it. It was wild. Thank you, darling. This is why you changed tires. I'm sure you knew about it. You planned it. Enthusiast. How do you feel?
That was a shit road.
It was zero road. Can't call it road.
You did well, honey. You did
well.
well. I didn't hear a single complaint.
It is fun, but I don't know. But I don't want to convert to off-road biker. No, I don't want. But after this stuff, normal roads will feel like boring, long straight roads. But
I'm just going to do a little log entry. I dodged a bullet today. Man, I made the wrong decision. There was a Portuguese or a Timor Leste guy we met, and he said, the road's fine. And of course we don't understand the local lingo, and I decided to go with Google. I said Google's going to be right. What's happening? And so we went up this road. And at the beginning it was like, oh well, it's just roadworks. Yeah, that was fairly gnarly. But it's going to get better. It did not get better. It was, I don't know how far it was, 20 kilometres. Probably took us an hour. And look at this place, it's just stunning. And anyway, so I made the executive decision, and Alina was very understanding about that, man. A lot of wives would have got really pissed off because she's never been on a road like that, and it was tough. I reckon I'm saying to her that there's nothing that she's going to find on this trip that's worse than that. There'll be some bad bits like that, for sure, but that was about as bad as it gets. Long way. And anyway, we were up the road and we're thinking, let's just turn back. Yeah, which would have been worse because it was going downhill. And but it was 7 kilometres to the town at the crossroads of the road that goes to the coast. And so we thought, well, it's worth the risk. Hello. It's worth the risk. What a good risk that was. The road down here was just beautiful, unbelievable after what we've seen. And now we're in this gorgeous place that we wouldn't have even discovered. We wouldn't have stayed, for sure. Hi. Hello. Hello. Is that you make mistakes and then you discover these amazing places. I reckon this place is going to become something in the future because it's just too nice. It's a little bit like Asia was in the 80s, maybe the 90s still. Completely undiscovered. It really is a very nice, undiscovered place. And it's pretty hard to find those nowadays. Yeah, there's not many of these places left in the world. So, if you're watching, I would thoroughly recommend spending a little bit of time in East Timor. So here we are in Com. A hidden treasure.
For us.
For us. For us. Relief that we don't have to go back to Baucau and spend another night in the jungle. It's amazing how you just find these places by accident. And yeah, we're going to stay 2 nights. So Alina can recover to fight another day, eh?
I need this time to slow down, to unwind, just enjoy the moment.
Yeah, you did well though, honey. I'm very proud of you.
I should be proud of myself.
You should be proud of yourself. That was a wild and unforgiving road for sure.
Yeah, on the video actually you can't see how bad it was, but it is.
No.
It was nightmare. I have never seen in my life. Not in Russia, nowhere else.
No, and actually going back that road would have been worse
It was really good
because
decision.
it was downhill.
And we stopped one moment. We thought to go back.
Yeah.
It was right decision to continue and just avoid this road.
Yeah, we were 2/3 of the way to that little town at the top that we should have gone in the first place.
It was a good experience. Well, we didn't break our legs.
Yeah, yeah.
And this road, I will count it like a good training. That's it.
Alright, we're back at the Catty guest house.
Can I leave my bike?
You can leave your bike there, sweetheart. I don't see that there's going to be much theft here.
I'm so happy to be here.
They're obviously doing okay because look, they're building an extension.
Oh, yeah, there are a lot of places here and we will go for a walk further.
Yeah. But look at this. We came in and we
Oh,
just
you're
thought,
going right back.
yeah, that bike's buried in the sand. And
Let's address.
as we come through, you gonna go upstairs? Hi. And look at this view. Absolutely incredible. This is downtown Com, with the ever-present cock-a-doodle-doo, or 3. The road trip and the accident, and I'll just commentate as we go along. We started just usual Timor roads, you know. Or, not usual Timor roads, most Timor roads are actually okay. But this was far better than we'd experienced the previous day, of course. And we're just going along fine. And Alina's driving along, and then suddenly this scooter decides it's going to turn right. Now, we have got we've got
come on, don't bother, just relax.
So I kind of know which is okay. So when I'm going back, I'm not too panicked. And then there's the wreckage of our bike, or the bike's down, and you can see that the amount of people arrived really quick, and they're immediately there to help. They help her get her bike up, they move the scooter away, which looks okay, and the guy in the red shirt there, by the time I got there, he had straightened up the mirrors, and he'd even got a little spanner out and had tightened. That's him tightening the mirrors just now. I'm just putting down the stand, but that guy in the red was just incredible. Everyone was like really helpful. We're looking and seeing what's happened. The woman right in the far right there, she was the passenger on the scooter. But everything seems reasonably okay, you know. It's not good, but
Yeah?
Alina broke her phone holder.
You broke a system, okay. You okay, though? So what happened?
She started chewing. I tried to stop. I almost stopped. But I just touched him and
So we're still a little bit confused as to what's happened, and obviously I'm thinking, this is potentially not good. Accident in Timor, cops, who knows what's going to happen here. Anyway, just decide to have a drink of water and calm down. So I'm just going to check to see that the bike is straight and everything looked okay. It all looked fine. That guy to the right is telling me that she's broken her arm, and I'm thinking, oh my God, she's broken her arm, what a disaster. It keeps going on, broken arm. I don't know, in other countries I'm not sure what would have happened. So now I press the starter button and the bike won't go. I'm thinking, oh no, I'm pressing the button, nothing. And the guy's still going, broken arm. But then I put it into neutral and it started. So I'm figuring out, okay, there's something to do with the stand switch. That's the problem. So then I get off the bike and I head across to see the woman who's now on the ground. And I'm thinking, God, I've got to do something about this. And if you can just see me reaching for my wallet there. And the guy's going, hospital, and I give her $20 for the hospital. And that was it, we drove off. And as we're driving off, she was perfectly okay to move. And then this is one of the amazing fuel stops we've got here.
Full.
Full.
Okay.
Little fuel station, and then Alina's bike wouldn't start. I think it was the switch when you put up the side stand. I think I wheeled it. So it started. Mechanical genius. And then we're back to the road back to Dili, and as you can see, it's still a little bit dodgy, but then the road becomes beautiful, and it's a beautiful ride along the coast here, really. But one thing in Timor Leste is that you can never relax. You just don't know what's going to be around the corner. Some landslide, beautiful places, 90% of the places, 10%. And here's one of those bridges. It's a lot of fun crossing these bridges, trying to keep your bike in a straight line. It's just one of the challenges. Anyway, I'll just there's a couple of minutes of video of road, and if you want to watch it, you can watch that too.